Alright, so 90th anniversary Craftsman T3100. I think this is the fourth or fifth time today I've tried to do this video. Each time I get interrupted, or the sound on my camera doesn't work, or I get a phone call. So once again, hopefully I can finish this one so you guys can see the mower. I really like it. I was doing a lot of online research, couldn't find anything. Okay, I take that back. Couldn't find very much of anything on the Craftsman T3100 90th anniversary. This mower's nice though, really nice for the price range. I really like it, really satisfied with my buy. Got a really good deal on it, I believe. I'll go a little bit more in detail on that. Cost was a big thing for me. Initially, I planned on just saving up cash and buying a mower outright in the $900 to $1,000 range plus taxes. So I was looking at the cheaper Craftsman, the Troy built, Husky, Murray at Walmart. I was looking across the board, everything. Looking up reviews, looking up this, looking up that. Come to find out, most mowers now are built, I think MTD is what it's called, and they're getting mixed reviews. I don't know for sure. I believe this one is built in the Husqvarna plant here in South Carolina. Yes, I have Alabama on everything. I do live in South Carolina, but I am from Alabama originally, so roll tide. But I'm not sure on that. Don't hold me to that. I'm not positive, but this seems to be a very quality built mower Craftsman decided to do. I'm going to try this time, hopefully I don't get interrupted, but I'm going to try to work my way from the front to the back and show you the features as of why I was trying to, or the features that made me land on this particular mower. I've cut once with it, that was earlier today, and it was, I want to say flawless, but I know that's impossible. So here we go. We'll just start at the front. I really like the appearance of the mower. Not that that really mattered to me. Again, I was on a budget buy, and appearance, I was like, okay, whatever, as long as it works good and I can keep it for a few years, I'm going to get one, you know. So first things first, in that $1,000, $1,200 range, a lot of them have the welded steel front end. This one has the cast iron. I really like that. I think for long-term durability, that's going to be nice. I don't have off-road park for a yard, so you know, no major concerns. Steel probably would have lasted me fine, but again, the deal I got on this one, couldn't beat it. Tires, you know, I didn't really care. This has got your standard lawnmower tires. Some of the ones in that price range have a Turf Saver tire, and it looks like it's basically just got designs on it, not even actual grips. I couldn't see where this one was doing any damage on my yard. Looks just like the mowers, you know, I grew up driving for my dad and my neighbor, so whatever. So cast iron front end or front axles, really like that. Headlights are nice. Wasn't a buying feature for me. You know, I figured if I wound up going with like the Murray at Walmart with no headlights, I would wind up mounting some on it. Whatever, big deal. I like the appearance. The front grille, nice, sturdy feeling plastic, not, you know, thin, cheap plastic. Feels, you know, real good, real nice. On this mower, Craftsman did do the tight turn technology, so it's 16-inch turn radius, which is man, it turns on a dime. They have some with a 6 or 8-inch turn radius. I didn't need that. I've got like one tree in the front yard that I really have to cut around, not too much more of anything else. Pretty much everything in the back is wide open, not any tight turns or anything. I do live on a 1-acre lot, so not a whole lot of land. You know, my front yard's not huge, average size yard. You got to get some green back in there. We're just coming out of winter though. I didn't cut the fenced in part this evening, or this morning, shall I say. It's not real big. That's just for the dogs, but they've kept it pretty beat down in the cool weather. The backyard, back there, the very back, that's the biggest section. I didn't cut all of it just because, again, it's not really growing right now. Really, the only reason I cut grass today was because I wanted to try out the mower. And I have to say, I love it. Probably one of the biggest selling features for me on this mower was the fact that for the price range, you get a V-twin. I'm no small engines expert. I'm no, landscape professional, nothing like that. But it seems like I've seen a lot of reviews saying they prefer the V-twins, reliability, smoothness, quietness, whatever. I looked up the specific Intech by Briggs & Stratton. Mixed reviews. Seen a lot of good ones though, so I figured as long as I take care of it, it should be all right. 20 horsepower, plenty of power for me. Plenty of power today while I was cutting. It didn't bog down, anything like that. So a guy at work bought a Troy-built pony. I'm not bashing Troy-built, not bashing the pony. I'm just speaking from what I was told. He said his gas tank was zip tied. So hey, let's put fuel in the tank on a mower that's gonna bounce around, and let's zip tie it. Now that could have been the guys at the store for assembly got lazy and didn't put bolts in it. I don't know. I think he said when he returned it that he looked at another one and it was the same thing, zip ties. Hopefully that's not something Troy-built's doing, but could be. This one is bolted down. I was like, dang, when I get home I better check that Craftsman and make sure it ain't zip tied. It ain't, so whatever. Forward, back, it's got the hydrostatic transmissions, my understanding. I also read on one review, it said it had the CVT, but I think it was a misprint, because the guy at Sears told me hydrostatic, and some of the other stuff I read said hydrostatic, so I'm going with hydrostatic. Mixed reviews on that. Again, for me, no mountains to climb, no off-road park, should be plenty reliable for me. 42-inch deck. There are similar mowers in the price range with a 46, 48, maybe 46. 42 is plenty big enough for me. Again, 1 acre lots. This one does have the rollers. Same guy that bought the Troy-built. It didn't have rollers, and he said that it actually scapped his yard. So hopefully I'm not putting any bald spots in my yard with this one. I didn't today, so hopefully I won't. Another nice thing I liked, some people may not. It's got the metal hood. I like that. Some people may not because of rust issues. I know how to do some paint work. I'm no master painter, but I think I can cover up any chips to help it keep from rusting. So you got your blade engage, headlights, cut in reverse. I left it on there all day. Every time I backed up, blades never shut off. Again, the rollers, that was nice. The cup holder, you can see I already made a mess with my coffee. I'll have to wipe that off. Oh no, my mower's getting dirty. Yeah, whatever. So I was like, what in the world is this right here? And the guy's like, oh, that's if you want to put the sunshade on it. That's cool, whatever. I don't know. I kind of like getting tan while I'm cutting. Not that I really need one, but whatever. 6 cutting positions. A lot of mowers in this class have the 5 cutting positions. Don't know how big a difference that's going to be. I cut it on 4 today. Looked pretty nice. Nice enough for me. Got your throttle, tortoise, hair, choke, whatever. Nice little 90th anniversary steering wheel. Parking brake lock, so you can push the brake down, keep it from rolling into whatever. Got your blade, your belt diagram here. That may wind up peeling off. Maybe I'll take something and copy it to the side here, whatever. Deck wash, seen some mixed reviews on those. Heard people say they're, you know, just a selling point, they don't actually work. And then other people say, yeah, they work fine, whatever. Whatever you want to call it. So, just a quick and dirty rundown again. Oh, so I was telling my wife earlier, she's like, "Isn't that got an adjustable seat?" Well, yes it does. Yes ma'am, it does. And I was like, you just unbolt these right here, and you can slide it forward so your little short stubby tail can drive this thing and cut grass so I can come home and just relax. Oh man, Mom and Dad's mower's got a little lever like a car so you can slide it forward. Oh, check it out. We're in business now. So, it does got a little slider. That's cool. Whatever, you ain't got to unbolt it. Yeah, so I'll get a little bit more into the price now. When I went into Sears, well, real quick, one more quick rundown. Cast iron front end, front axle, headlights, V-twin, metal hood, selling point for me, maybe not anybody else. Rollers, so you don't, you know, scalp the yard. Automatic transmission. I like the gear transmissions. I like old school stuff. My CRV is 5-speed. You know, you don't find a whole lot of those. I like gears, but you know, whatever. Hydrostatic, whatever. Whoop whoop, it's cool. Sliding seat, 6 cutting positions. Cut and reverse seems to be a big thing nowadays on a lot of mowers. So now price. Went into Sears. I'm gonna make this quick. I went into Sears and there was a sign up, $14.99 or something like that. Sales price in red. Bam, sales price. Woo woo. And I talked to the guy. I was asking him, well, if I open up an account, like a Sears card, can I get a discount? Yes. Do y'all do military discount? Yes. Can they stack? Yes. All right. I can't buy it today. Well, if you're a Sears member, I can email it to you and lock you in at today's price. Let's do it. So he pulled the little $14.99, $14.49, whatever sticker out. Behind it was the big $18.99, $18.50, whatever sticker. Like, oh God, look at the deal you're getting. And he's like, we'll do a dry run, see what the price comes out to. I'll email it to you and that locks you in. And by the way, we're having a family and friends sale this Sunday. Come out to that, and whichever sales price is better, you can have. Sounds pretty cool. So he does a dry run, emails me the price, gets me out the door at like $14.49. Had that emailed to me. Then I'm sitting at work one day and I get look like an automated email welcoming me to Sears, and then, hey, this is the lawn and garden manager. If you have any questions, you know, please contact me. By the way, come out to our family friends. So I contact the manager and I'm like, hey, is this a real person or is this just automated? Hey Shelby, I am real. You know, sorry if the replies are slow. I'm gonna be busy, yada yada. So I start chatting with him. And I'm like, hey, look, this is the price your guy sent me. I said it's kind of out of my budget because, again, I was wanting to be around $1,000 out the door so I could just pay cash here in a few months. And I was like, if I come into the family friends sale, can you stack that on top of the sales price he's already given me? Can you get me closer to $1,100, $1,200 out the door? This guy runs some numbers, I guess. It takes him a while to get back to me, and I'm not saying it's a steal on this thing. I feel like it is. I really, really, really do. But he emails me back like $12.25 or something like that out the door, taxes, everything. By the way, we have a service contract, 5 years, which can also be on sale. I'm not too concerned about that. I didn't get the service contract. I do believe in them. I just didn't get it because, again, I'm on a budget right now. So I go in Sunday, and neither one of the guys I talked to are there. I work in sales, and I know how commission works. So I made sure before I did anything that the guy that helped me first was going to get his commission. He did. They said he would get it. So the people were sitting there trying to get my pricing, you know, for the sales, and I did notice that the $14.99 or whatever sales price was down. It was just showing the $1,800. So, you know, they're wanting to run the family friend sale from the $1,800. They're playing with it. Looks like they're going to get me out the door about $1,500. And I said, well, it's such and such here, because I was emailing with him. And they're like, yeah, he's here. Hold on, we'll page him. And then about that time, all the way down the hall by the washing machines, he walks around the corner, like, there he is. Hey, such and such, come here. So I introduced myself. He's like, yeah, I know who you are. I was emailing you. So he got back there, got to playing with it, and, you know, I don't know if this sounds like a good deal, but anyway, he put in his override, stacked all my discounts. I got the floor model. I'm sure they can discount those more, but nothing's wrong with the mower. And I got the floor model out the door, taxes and everything, 0% for 6 months. Only reason I financed it was because I felt like I was getting a really good deal. Out the door at like $1,260 something total, taxes, everything. That made the sales price like $1,100. Filled out the credit app, got approved instantly, and, you know, pay this thing off 6 months, won't have no interest. So sorry the video's so long, but I wanted to give a good rundown on this mower. Anybody shopping in that $1,500 or less price range, go check this one out. Pretty awesome mower. I like it. Everything you need for a smaller yard, and runs like a dream. So just go check it out. Shoot me emails, sm.reviewing@gmail.com. So that stands for Shelby Mayfield Reviewing. So it's sm.reviewing@gmail.com. Any questions? You know, again, I'm no expert on much of anything. Just like to have a good time. And, you know, again, I couldn't find any reviews, so here's one I hope you find useful. Maybe I can get one later in the week or next week when the sun comes back out and the grass actually grows this time. I'll get some videos of it running if some people would like to see that. All right, have a good one.